In the quiet hum of twilight, where shadows stretch and secrets linger, our journey begins. It's not just a trip, but a passage through time, a descent into the soul of France, painted in shades of noir and whispered on the evening breeze. Beneath a sky the color of bruised plums, the Eiffel Tower stands not as a beacon of romance, but as a skeletal sentinel watching over a city of ghosts. We drift over Parisian rooftops, a patchwork of slate and zinc, where every chimney seems to puff out a forgotten story and every window holds a silent vigil. This is Paris, not as the world knows it, but as it exists in the deep recesses of memory, a place of haunting elegance and timeless intrigue. The city breathes around us, a living entity cloaked in mystery, inviting us to lose ourselves in its labyrinthine heart. Our footsteps echo against the hallowed stones of giants. The Louvre, a fortress of art, guards its treasures behind a stoic facade, its glass pyramid a shard of modernity in a sea of history. Notre Dame's gargoyles stare down with ancient eyes, witnesses to centuries of prayer and turmoil, their stony silence more profound than any sermon. At the Arc de Triomphe, ghosts of forgotten parades march under its massive arch. The boulevards are arteries of this noir dream, where vintage Citroëns glide like phantoms and figures in trench coats disappear into the misty rain, their faces obscured, their destinations unknown. This is the grand stage of Paris, where every corner turned is a new scene in a film that never ends. But the true spirit of this city hides from the grand avenues. It's found down narrow cobblestone alleys in Le Marais, where the air is thick with the scent of old paper from a hidden bookshop. It's in the quiet clink of a spoon against a porcelain cup in a dimly lit café, where philosophers and poets once traded verses for wine. We pause to admire the delicate curl of wrought iron on a balcony, a silent testament to a forgotten artisan's craft. Through the dusty glass of an antique shop window, a collection of curiosities, a tarnished locket, a stopped pocket watch, stares back. Each object a vessel of a life lived, a story untold. Here in these quiet corners, Paris whispers its most intimate secrets. The city's rhythm fades as we board a train, its rhythmic clatter a percussive beat, marking our transition from the urban noir to a pastoral mystery. The grime of the city gives way to a blur of green and gold as we slice through the French countryside. The landscape unfolds like a vintage map, revealing rolling hills stitched together with rows of vineyards, their leaves heavy with the promise of dark, rich wine. Lone cypress trees stand like exclamation points against the horizon, and winding roads disappear into forests, beckoning us toward the unknown. This is the escape, the journey into the heartland, where a different kind of story awaits. We arrive in villages, seemingly untouched by the modern world. Here time moves differently, measured not by clocks, but by the slow creep of ivy over ancient stone walls. Medieval houses lean against one another for support, their timber frames groaning with age. The spire of a rustic church pierces the sky, its bell tolling a deep resonant note that settles over the village square like a comforting blanket. We wander through local markets where the earth's bounty is displayed with simple pride, watch an artisan's hands coax beauty from wood or clay, and sit in silent contemplation in serene squares where the only sound is the gentle splash of a fountain. This is a world of quiet ritual and enduring tradition. Beyond the village walls, the natural world asserts its quiet dominance. A lazy river, its surface like polished obsidian, snakes through fields of lavender and wheat. The landscape is a canvas of muted tones, painted with the soft light of a perpetually overcast sky. We follow paths that lead to nowhere in particular, through silent woods and over scenic hills, the air cool and clean. Every vista is a postcard from a forgotten era, a place of profound tranquility and deep, unspoken melancholy, all seen through the soft focus of a vintage lens. The beauty here is raw, untamed, and deeply soulful. And so our journey concludes, not with an answer, but with a lingering question. It is a memory woven from two threads, the imposing, shadowy grandeur of Paris and the serene, melancholic beauty of the countryside. As the last light fades, we are left with a final lingering image, a vast, unknown French landscape shrouded in mist and mystery. It's an invitation to return, a promise that there are always more secrets to uncover, more stories waiting to be found in the heart of the shadow.